legends, how you going? It's the Laz, and just riding down through the estuary today. So yeah, I thought I'd knock off the big vlog for you. I did want to leave all my vlogging till I got out to the bush, but I think it's probably better to do this one while I'm on the road. I can concentrate a little bit more on what I'm saying and stuff like that. So if you haven't told already by the title, I nearly killed one of my mates. It happened a fair few years ago. I was only 17 at the time. So yeah, it was a good 13 years ago. We'd only all of us had just started getting our licenses and stuff like that, and as you do when you're a young guy, you get your P plates. A lot of my mates had really nice cars and stuff. I had an Integra, and my mate Dimo, he had a VK excuse me, VK Commodore sedan. Anyways, I'm not talking about the cars, whatever. But anyways, we had, you know, all got our cars, and we'd always meet up down at the Hillary's Boat Harbour and go for drives, and sometimes we'd go up to the Ocean Reef one, and then we'd have a few drags and stuff, as you do. And but I think we just all got, you know, real cocky, and you know when you get your P's and that, and you're on your P's, and you're just like, yep, sweet, you know, I'm invincible, nothing's gonna happen to me. You know, you get that in that mindset, which is a really bad mindset to get into. But yeah, unfortunately we were there, and we got to that point, which was ended up not being real good at all. It was a Saturday night. We all meet down at Ocean Reef Marina, and we're just generally being dickheads, pretty much. We were swapping cars and stuff. We started off having a couple of drags and stuff like that. It's just stupid shit. It wasn't, you know, we weren't ever dangerous doing that. We were always pretty safe. We never went too hard, probably because we had pretty shit cars, but you know what I mean, we were generally pretty sensible. Anyway, there was a little bit of alcohol involved, not alcohol into the drivers, there was alcohol into non-drivers, but it doesn't matter. Really should have been all switched on, and none of this stupid shit should have been happening in the first place. However, it did happen, and at the end of the day I've got to live with it for the rest of my life. And so do a couple other people, so you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just shit. But anyways, we're driving around. I swapped into my mate Dimo's car, into the VK Holden, and it could have been a VS, I really don't know, but it doesn't matter, it's not the point of the story. And we started doing bog laps, and basically just trying to fang it around corners and stuff. Anyways, coming by for our third lap, and I was hanging it out pretty decently, and come around for the third lap anyway. I'll leave my mates nameless, but they flagged us down. They're like, oh, wait, we want to get on top. I was like, oh, okay, you know, just, yeah, why not do it, you know, really pumped. We've just been doing stupid shit. Anyway, two of my mates jump up on top. One of them jumped off, you know, we got up to about 10 k's, he jumped off. Anyways, the other bloke, he had a couple of drinks, and he held on, and I didn't realise that he was still on the roof, and I didn't know if he was or if he wasn't. I wasn't 100% sure, so either way what I did next was fucking stupid, and I shouldn't have done it. I went around the corner and I planted the foot down. I was in second gear. It spun out, not the whole car, but the back end kicked out on me, and next minute I hear all my mates going, shit, fuck, you know, stop. He's down. I'm like, what the fuck? So we pull over, and my mate's sitting, well, he's not even sitting, he's lying on the ground next to a curb. There was blood everywhere. He was unconscious, like completely fucking out of it. He was still breathing. It's just lucky all my other mates were really fucking switched on at the time. They grabbed him, picked him up, put him straight into another car, and we just rushed him straight off to hospital. Now I changed seats with my mate, got back into my car, and we booted after him, and it was the most horrible feeling, thinking that, fuck me, I've just about killed one of my mates. What the fuck have I done? You know, not only have I fucked his life, but possibly two other people, myself included. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was pretty gutted. I did something that fucking stupid, and at that stage in my life too, it was just, no consequences, you know. I never thought of the consequences. Never once did I go, hey, I'm going to jump off this bridge. Oh wait, what are the consequences? I could land on my back and break my back. Or, you know, I could break a bone and not be able to swim. You know, it's just fucking, you don't, sometimes you just don't think of that shit. And I obviously wasn't thinking about that at that point, and it really gutted me. So anyways, we rushed him off, and then we pulled over on Hodges Drive, and next minute I see him get out of the car, getting helped out of the car, and he spewed. So I was like, fuck, he's alive, that's good, but I hope he's fucking alright. I so hope he's fucking alright. And we got there, up to the hospital, and everyone was just fucking, you know, just shocked at what had happened. And you know, we were crying and shit, man. It was fucking sad, like, to do something. It was just, you know, I hated myself for it. I really hated myself. I still do, the fact that I did something that stupid. Anyways, the doctor asked what happened, and a couple of mates, they covered my ass. They bullshitted. So if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be here doing this right now anyways. So, and anyway, they found out what was going on and asked him, is he going to be alright? And they're like, yeah, he's going to be okay. It's lucky he had alcohol in him, because if he didn't go limp, he could have had broken back, or he could possibly be dead right now. So in a way, the alcohol kind of saved him a bit. However, it didn't save him completely. From that day on, I was actually an apprentice butcher at that point as well, and from that day on, I rang up and I tried to make up, not make up to him, but, you know, make sure he was okay and see how he was going and stuff. I was ringing up pretty much every day and getting updates. Sorry. And yeah, it was fucked. Anyway, from that day on, I didn't see any of my mates for about 6 months. I just thought, fuck it, you know. I went and apologised. I mean, he forgave me. He said, nah, you know, look, you might have been driving the car, but I was a dumbass that got on top and held on. I should never have done it. And I said, well, I never should have driven. I should have fucking been the bigger person and told you to get off. But like I said, people at my age then weren't thinking of the consequences of what the outcome of something went wrong. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was fucked up. Anyways, yeah, I didn't see any of my mates for 6 months, and I saw him out again, and he goes, look, don't worry about it, man. You know, we all make mistakes, and yeah, it was a pretty big fucking mistake, but it was on both of us. And I said, so coughing fit. So I said to him, look, man, you're all right. He goes, well, I'm never going to be 100%. I'm like, why? What's wrong? And he goes, they were tempted not to give him his car license because he had vertigo for 12 months or something like that. He can't taste anymore, and I think his smell's gone, and his hearing is a little bit off. And I did that to my mate. So, you know what I mean? I guess what I'm trying to say to all you young guys out there, you're not invincible. Shit will fucking happen, and trust me, you'll think it's not going to happen to me. Fucking don't ever say that, because I can guarantee you there's a good chance it might just happen to you. And after that day, man, that changed my life. That changed who I was. It changed everything about what I am and what I'm living for. It just sucked to do something like that to a mate. It really did. And I still hate myself for it, and that is probably one of the biggest things that I regret in my life the most, or probably one of the only things I regret, because nothing really compares to nearly killing a mate. Like, not that it compares, but you know what I mean. There's no other bigger regret. Like, how would you think I'd feel if I actually did kill my mate? I wouldn't be here for one, and I would have hated myself even more. I hate myself enough as it is because I did that. But if I had done something worse, yeah, that would have been horrible. I really do think very look, guys, at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is, you might think you're bulletproof in your car when you get your license, or even now you're not. Don't be stupid, don't do stupid things, and always think of consequences. because every action that you do has a consequence, whether it's good or bad. And I would hate for anyone to feel the way I feel about how I did that to my mate. Like, it is a horrible feeling, and it's just, yeah, I wouldn't wish it upon anybody, that feeling. It's just horrible. Oh yeah, so that's the big one, guys. I want to apologise, it probably is a bit of a big vlog. And for those of you probably will ask, yes, I still talk to him, we're still mates, but yeah, we don't do stupid shit anymore. I did buy a ute afterwards, and even though I had that ute, I still didn't do stupid shit in it. I was very safe, and refused to be a dickhead in it. It was just, yeah. But yeah, so hopefully you guys will learn from my mistake and won't ever do something that bad. If you think it's a good idea at the time, stop, sit down and think about it just a little bit, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to have a bad repercussion, and the last thing you want to do is put someone you care about or a good bloody mate in trouble or in danger. You don't want to do it. It's not worth it at all. Anyways, legends, I'm going to leave it there because I am currently lost as shit. Anyways, legends, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, hopefully you got a lesson from it. And basically, just don't be stupid. Don't do dickhead things like I did, and you should be right. Anyways, cheers for watching on those. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.